Hi friends, it is Monday the 17th of April and I wanted to film a quick week 4 pregnancy update video. My boys are out picking up some dinner for a treat, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to film a video. So being that I'm only 4 weeks, I don't have a lot of symptoms, but leading up to my positive pregnancy test at 14 days past ovulation, there were definitely two things that I noticed that were definitely different to my normal sort of pre-period symptoms that I have. So the first one was that I was really tired, much more tired than normal. I would need a nap most afternoons and I just had no energy whatsoever. The second was that I was really super emotional. I was bursting into tears almost on a daily basis about the same thing, and that is very unlike me. I of course have a cry every now and then if I need to, but not on a daily basis. So they were really my main two symptoms that I had leading up to the positive pregnancy test that differed to my normal period symptoms. And yeah, that's really it for this week. Baby is the size of a poppy seed, which I think is just so cute, and I'm going to insert a clip. I'm going to insert a picture of my 14 DPO and 17 DPO tests because the lines look like they're a very similar color. So if you have any advice or words of encouragement that it's not a bad thing that they're the same color, I would love to hear it. Anyway, that's all for my update now. Thank you so much for watching and I will speak to you soon. Goodbye. Good morning friends, so it is Monday the 17th of April and I am having a very productive morning so far. I've done some washing and I've done some cleaning and I'm just about to make a bulk batch of pancakes for the freezer, so I thought that I would share the recipe. So this is what you'll need: the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients. Perhaps you could pause the screen if you'd like to write them down. And the method is very simple. It's basically combining the dry ingredients, combining the wet ingredients, combining them both together and whisking until smooth, and then cooking tablespoonful amounts on a non-stick fry pan over medium heat. Okay, so I have my little helper here who is going to be doing the whisking, and we will just get started adding all of the dry ingredients to the bowl. So we have finished adding all of our dry ingredients together and Elijah is mixing them together. So they're the dry ingredients. So once this is thoroughly combined, we're going to add the wet ingredients into the jug. Good job, baby. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Not yet, keep going. Just a little bit more. Okay, and stop. Perfect. We have combined the milk and the eggs, so now we're just going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. So you can pour that in now, sweetheart.
Okay. Now, done.
Good job. That's okay, just a little bit. So my electric fry pan is just heating to a medium heat, and I love using electric fry pans for doing bulk cooking things like pancakes because you can fit so many on and it's such a quicker process than using just a regular fry pan, but a regular fry pan does totally work just as well. So I have been whisking the batter and as you can see it's really smooth and quite runny and no lumps, and this is totally an optional kind of addition, but you can add a little bit of butter into the electric fry pan just as an extra kind of flavor, and it helps to get the pikelets a little bit more brown, but you do not have to if you're using anything else. I don't know why that's smoking so much. Let me turn it down a little. So I just added just a little butter and I'm just kind of scraping it around just a bit, just to slightly coat the base. And we're ready to add our tablespoonfuls. Surprisingly hard to do this neat while I'm filming. I'm normally so much neater than this. So I've got a couple of batches cooling on the cooling racks, and I've got another one in cooking, which is just about ready to flip. And basically I'm just going to repeat that until all the batter is gone. Cooking and cooling, and once they're cooled, we'll eat some this morning, but also then I'm going to put them in freezer bags and put them in the freezer. So I have finished cooking all of the pikelets now. I'm not entirely sure exactly how many it made because we were all snacking on them as they were being cooked, but I think there was about 50. So they are just cooling down. Most of them have cooled down, and I've got the freezer bag here ready to go. So I'm just going to pop them in the bag and into the freezer. And then they'll be really easy to just pop in the toaster in the morning or defrost and have for afternoon tea with some jam and cream or something. Yes, but that was a super simple freezer cooking morning. So it's about 11:30 and we have been working hard all morning. I've gotten a bunch of washing done, so I've got one more load to go, and then we are all caught up in the clothes washing. And we have cleaned the car out, and I am just about to start making us some lunch. I'm going to make some potato soup. So I have got the potato soup on and cooking. That's going to boil away for a while, and I'm going to try to do a few more jobs. I've got to hang out a lot of towels and another job. I can't remember what it is. I'm sure I'll think of it. So we are going to drop Elijah off at my parents' place because he is going with my nephew and my dad down to the beach for a while.
Who's your nephew?
Angus.
Oh, what? Is Angus your nephew?
Well, because my brother is his dad, but he is your cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after we drop Elijah off, David and I are going to have a little date, which will be fun.
It's always exciting, yeah.
And we are going to pick up some groceries, which is much less fun than the date.
Oh, so the groceries isn't the date itself?
No.
Oh, what have you got in mind, Jessica?
I thought we could go to the cafe.
Oh, sounds good.
Have a little cake, little coffee.
Yeah.
You should leave a little bit for me to eat when I get back to my youth.
Okay.